Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your April 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Aries. My lovely Rams. So, the update is that I am going to be doing my sex and relationships videos for those of you who are really excited about them. I'm not sure when I'm going to be posting them. So could happen mid-month, could happen before that. So I'm going to keep you guys on your toes about that. It just depends on how much I can get through. I've taken a couple of days off to do my recording from my private clients. So from my private readings. So it just really depends on how much I can get through. So anyways, and then I am still doing private readings, so feel free to email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com, and I do appreciate all your, lovely messages and emails. I do try to get back to everyone's emails. I am pretty quick about it. And I charge, just so for some of you who are new, I do charge $75 an hour. And I do a 1 hour or a 2 hour reading. A lot of people have asked me, what about doing a half hour or one question? And I don't do those because one question always leads to another question and so on and so forth. So my readings are very in depth. So I usually book an hour because I usually use that. And my clients usually go over an hour. So that's how it kind of works with me. And then, I may be doing more health videos later, but I have a new financial deck that I'm going to be rolling out soon here. So I'll be doing videos for those, which will be really exciting for everyone. And yeah, that's kind of the update. So let me see what we've got here for you, Aries. I'm back using my regular main Shadowscapes Tarot, just so you guys know, for this reading. And again, it's everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Aries. Interesting. Got interesting little spread here, Aries. Oh, and before I start, I do want to send you a little magic with my magical scarf because I'm not really a scarf person, but I started to get into scarves. I don't know, maybe it's the magical element of the scarf. I don't know. It's kind of like Aladdin's carpet or something. Aladdin's lamp. I don't know. Didn't Aladdin have a carpet? Okay. Anyways, digressing here. So the first card that you got right out of the gate here, Aries, is the, I call this the sex card. It can also mean completion and bliss. Completion, unity, harmony, bliss, happiness, love. This is romance. This is feeling complete, feeling like you're at that moment where you have it all. You have everything you could want. You have the romance, you have the love, you have the bliss, you're happy. Okay, this is the track that you're on in April. Now, the thing is that every other card, aside from the next one that I'm going to talk about, is really positive. So my overall assessment of April for you, Aries, is this is kind of your time to shine. However, you are needing to get over this card, okay? And this card is the pain and suffering and loss card. This is feeling heartbroken, stressed out. I usually see it as, this is some kind of pain, heart pain, and this is also feeling like you have to sacrifice, or there's some element of sacrifice. So for you to go from having this amazing bliss, okay, or wanting this amazing bliss, wanting to have this close love, happiness vibe, okay, to feeling like this, it's kind of, they are totally different, okay? They are totally, one is like, your heart is full, your love tank is full, and the other one is, this sucks ass. You know what I'm saying? That's the feeling. This sucks ass. I feel like some of you are getting into maybe arguments or a fight or something with a partner, and you got to watch your temper and watch what you say, because whatever your partner, I don't know. I feel like for some reason your partner, you or your partner, is going to take out the sword, okay? The several swords, and they're going to stick them in, and it's going to be really painful, okay? This is fighting a bloody battle, okay? This is, someone's hurt you, okay? Someone's hurt you. For some reason, they've hurt you, and they know how to hurt you because they go for all the weak spots. You know what I'm saying? It's like in the movies. It's like the old movies where, you know, the guy in the Western is always aiming for the guy's heart, you know, because that's that one shot, boom, or the, you know, the head right there. So it's like boom, you know. And in this card is about how the swords are all the way through, okay? Which means it's very difficult to recover from this. However, okay, that negativity set, aside from that, I feel like you are going to recover from this. Why? Because you have all this positive stuff around you. It's very interesting that you have this very much pain, this loss, this feeling of sacrifice. But then you have so much good that, in a way, you're going to get past this moment, okay? I feel like in the beginning of April, you're going to get through this one moment in time where you're hurt, where someone's hurt you, or you feel like you had to sacrifice a lot. And so, in a way, it's sort of like it doesn't even matter that you have all these positive things that have happened recently. But I am going to go through them because, you know, that's what I do in this reading. In the distant past, okay, you have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is a psychic or a medium talking to someone like me, or talking to someone who's of counsel, like a counselor or a therapist, or somebody that really has given you some perspective on life. Maybe the higher perspective. And, you know, this is also, you know, waiting for the phone to ring, and the phone rings, okay? So, like, if you're still waiting for that phone to ring, it's going to, okay? It's good news. It's information that comes through that maybe you're, you know, you have been waiting on, or you're expecting. This is, you know, a new job. You have two cards that are very job-oriented. Well, several other cards here too, job-oriented. But, you know, the top and the bottom. So we got the distant past, which is hearing back from a job, okay, potentially. But it also is talking to a psychic or a medium. And then what's crowning you is the seed of potential, which is the student, which is someone who is studious and learning, and I feel like this is you, Aries. And there's this dream. She usually has this dream of comfort and stability, material security. Aries is kind of always looking for that. Because Aries is kind of on a self-reflective journey, and it needs this comfort, stability thing in order to have the space, that headspace, that confidence or calm necessary to burn brightly. I'm getting shown the image of like a fire, okay? Like a campfire, okay? The fire has to have a stable, secure place. You can't light a fire with nothing underneath, with no foundation. So that's why the Aries need that security. They need that foundation to really shine, okay? So to me, this is a job offer. This is also you being in school, studying. This is also the seed of potential for relationship, a new relationship. In the recent past, you got the Mr. Right card. And the Mr. Right card is a man who, this could be you, Aries men, this is you, okay? But this could also be ladies, this could be your Mr. Right, who could also be an Aries man, so it could be a double Aries. Or it could be also an Aquarius guy, it could be a Taurus guy, Capricorn guy. I'm getting a Sagittarius guy potentially. I feel like this guy maybe has been a bachelor for some time. I'm getting the word stag. He might be kind of like a wild stallion, okay? Italian stallion, maybe even. I'm kind of feeling like he likes his freedom and he doesn't, I'm getting he's kind of a mama's boy. If he's Italian, message me, okay? I want to hear about this Italian stallion you've got. If he's not Italian, he still could be a mama's boy, but also my feeling is he likes the idea of being a bachelor. He doesn't like necessarily the idea of settling down, although he's a very fertile, so you got to watch out for this guy because he could easily, you know, get you pregnant if you're not paying attention, okay? For those of you who are in a relationship already, okay, this is just in the recent past financial prosperity, having the Midas touch. Things are good for you financially, for you and your partner. This is success in everything that you're doing, so things have been probably going pretty well, although March for a lot of people was kind of stressful and kind of touch and go. If you're single and you're not dating anyone and you haven't met anyone, again, this is also financial increase or prosperity. This can also indicate a business that's really, really doing well. And, you know, just having kind of, you know, a lot of savings, like a nice nest egg saved up. You've been kind of like a squirrel. For those of you Aries who are just, you know, saving, you know, you're kind of a squirrel. You're trying to be careful about your spending, okay? And you're saving, you know, all your acorns for, you know, a rainy day, you know. My word of caution, Aries, is although saving is good, make sure you're not penny pinching too hard. That's all I'm going to say, because Aries have a tendency to penny pinch too hard, okay? And you know, it's like the, you know, I mean, if you have $1,000 saved up and you're going to the Goodwill and you're buying used underwear, you know, come on, rethink that, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things. You don't have to buy the used underwear. You can go and buy some new stuff, you know? Come on. So, I don't know why I was shown that example, but I am here to tell you, don't buy used underwear in this video. Okay, so where was I? I was talking about, oh yes, that's right. So you have this positive stuff. To me, the Hierophant as a foundation is very positive. It's getting wise counsel, being counseled in a good way, thinking things through, thinking about the future, thinking about the bigger picture. Having the Midas touch, I mean, and saving money and having money is a real big plus. Okay, so to me, these are good things. Having this as, you know, the seed of potential for a new job or a new relationship or, you know, being in school, I mean, these are all positive things. So for you to have this heartbreak or pain or suffering or sacrifice in the middle of all this positive stuff, I feel like you don't see this coming, okay? To me, this is like someone emails you some crap, okay? And you're like, whoa, 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 where did this come from, you know? It's like waking up one morning and finding a crazy hater email in your email box, which I did get recently. So I'm just saying, you know, it happens. Shit happens. So, and we all know that. But I'm just saying, like, I almost wish that you had a little heads up on this, and maybe it's good that you're watching this video because this is suffering. You know, this is suffering, this is pain, this is something that, you know, no one really wants to go through, okay? And so, and I don't like seeing this, you know, for anybody, because this is hard. And you know, another sign got this. I think it was the Capricorns who got this. So you may actually be in a relationship with a Capricorn, Aries. You know, both of you may be hurt. You know, both of you may be fighting. You may be in a relationship with a Pisces because also you got this Ten of Cups, which is the water, and this to me is the Pisces. So to me, the Pisces may be the one that hurts you. To me, Aries and Pisces have epic battles. Love is the battlefield for them, okay? It's epic because the Ram is pushing with that fork, you know, the Mars fire, you know, and Pisces has no shields. So it's like Aries is the one that's going to go skewer the fish, light it on fire, and then eat it, you know. That's very aggressive, and Pisces is very like non-aggressive, just like, you know, swimming wherever it feels like, you know, with kind of directionless, without structure, daydreaming, you know, it's all about poetry and romance, and the Aries is like, you know, what are we going to have for dinner? Are we going to have it now? You know, when are we going to have dinner? You know, Pisces is like, you know, I don't know, you know. So it's kind of like that, you know, with Pisces, it's kind of like, you know, you're going to have to make dinner yourself, you know, because I don't have time for dinner. You know, I'm off writing my sonata, you know what I mean? And then I'm you know, or sonnets or whatever, you know, your poets, they're off doing their thing. And so it's fire and water, you know, they can destroy each other. Okay. In essence. Okay. Fire and air doesn't destroy each other. Fire and air feeds each other, right? Feeds. But Pisces and Aries, that's it. And then it's done. Right? So you got to be, so Aries Pisces dynamic, you watch out for this. Be careful what you say, Aries, and be careful, you know, if you're Pisces watching this for an Aries partner, be very careful, Pisces, what you say to an Aries, because an Aries, I feel like in the month of April, it's going to be a little bit more sensitive than usual, okay? Although financially things are good, okay? So in the immediate future, you've got the Queen of Cups, which I also identify with this card because to me, I'm an artist and I'm an intuitive and psychic. So when I'm not the shaggy bark hickory with my clients, this is me in my personal life, you know? Me in kind of a place of trust, okay? So you may know someone, Aries, that's like that. You know, who's kind of, and this could be you, Aries, okay? Although I don't really feel like it is. I feel like it's a, it could be a dark-haired woman in your life, okay? I'll just put a dark-haired woman, okay? It can be a water sign. I feel like this is a strong Taurus female. Could also be a fire sign. I'm getting Sagittarius, potentially Leo. Could also be Aquarius. Capricorn, Virgo. you know, technically the Queen of Cups is a water sign. But I don't see her as being just a water sign, because I feel like there's all this land and rock behind her, and she could also be a Libra. You know, in this case, I think I mentioned that because there's a lot of air around her, and she's got this, you know, head space. So there's somebody in your life that's like this. She's a really positive influence, okay? She is in a deep state of trust, and I think I mentioned that, but she's in a state of trust where she is not in that worried mindset of how am I going to make money, what am I going to do, where am I going to go, how am I going to get there. No, she's trusting that every move she makes is the right one. She's trusting that everything she does for a reason. I'm feeling like I'm supposed to tell you this. She's kind of like a missionary in a way, and she may even think of herself as being like a missionary, where she goes where she's needed, and that's the person that she's become. Okay, she's become this person where she's going with the flow, and she's going where she's needed, because she's kind of like almost at that level of like a teacher, you know, where she's or master, you could say, like a spiritual master, spiritual teacher, okay, where she is, she's very much there to be a light for others, okay? She has a lot of light. And you can see in this image, she lights up the dark, okay? She's a light bulb. So, you know, she is a very deep person. She loves the water. She loves to dance and go out. Aries, this could be you in some instances, okay? But I think that this is a person in your life that's an artist, okay? Or that's just creative. Or that is a medium or a psychic, or someone who's kind of there to kind of guide you in a way. So we also have your four final cards are really, really good, okay? And in the position of emotions, you've got this also very artistic, creative energy. And the Empress is, you know, it's interesting. I've been reading more about, you know, the traditionally the Empress card indicates, you know, when the Fool comes across the Empress is basically pregnant. So you may be focused on fertility. I'm getting that. You may be focused on fertility. This is also having the ability to achieve your heart's desires. So if you're artistic and creative, message me. I want to hear about, you know, or send me some pictures or something of what kind of stuff that you're doing. But this is being able to, you know, emotionally, you're in a really good place in April. You know, this is you creating things that don't exist, okay? This is using your fire to create stuff. This is, to me, she is the summer fairy. She's all about nature, and she's all about, I'm getting just like organic vegetables and eating right, and you know, there's enough food to feed the family, okay? And maybe you're focused on family, you know? I'm getting there's something about, I feel like you need to eat right. There's something that's coming to me about eating right. You need to eat right. I do have a health deck. If you haven't talked to me about, you know, and we haven't done a health spread before, you may be a repeat client, I would encourage you to call me and talk to me about that. But I definitely feel like you need to kind of go organic. Even some of you need to go gluten-free. I feel like you're going to feel so much better. You know, but this is a place of magic. This is an emotional place of magic. So you're feeling magical. You're feeling like really amazing. in April. Kind of your time to shine. So again, you have this little issue, this pain, this struggle, this maybe fight that happens in April that you need to get past. It's a major obstacle, I feel, to your happiness, but I feel like you're going to overcome it and you're going to be happy. You're going to be in a very magical emotional place. April feels like a very magical time for you. That's the word that I would describe it. And what's coming in from the outside is the Judgment card. And the Judgment card in my deck, it's the new day. It's the new dawn. It's a fresh start. It's, not having, it's being responsible. It's not having the same bullshit. It's having new bullshit to deal with. It's like getting rid of the old stuff, coming to terms with your old self, letting the old self go, saying, I was such and such an age when I made these decisions, and those were my choices, and I accept myself for those choices, and I'm ready to change, Don't blame, not blaming yourself for any past mistakes that you may have made. Looking back and saying, I was in a different place then, but I'm better for it now. I learned lessons, and I'm glad that I learned those lessons. But I'm ready to learn new lessons. It's not the same old. This is a new start for you. So some of you are going to be starting over, I feel like, in relationships. You don't have the Tower card here, which it's strange because it feels like this is you guys get into a fight with maybe your partner or maybe your boyfriend or girlfriend. If you're single, this is you having lost something, or this is you feeling like you've had to give up a lot or make sacrifices in your life. And all of that, again, it's kind of a blip on the radar. I don't feel like this fight, if you are in a relationship, is going to lead to a breakup, although it very well could. Okay, it's more important that you don't hang on to this energy. If you do get into a fight, let it go. Don't let it drag you down. Don't let it ruin the relationship. Because I feel like some words are going to be said, and they're going to be taken to heart, literally taken to heart. You're going to need to really resolve things. If you're in a partnership, you're going to need to resolve things, okay? And don't sweep the argument under the carpet. Really work it through. Get to a place where you say you're sorry, and you take ownership for the things that you said or did, and own it and be like, okay, I'm sorry for doing this or saying this. I was angry. I was upset. It's no excuse. I will try to do better next time, and, please forgive me. Something like that. I'm not the best at saying these things, but, something, of that sort. You got a lot of green here. You've got 3 very strong green cards, okay? I'll show them together. You've got the Midas touch here in the recent past. You've got your attitude, which is also focused on money. Your attitude, position of your attitude is this guy or girl who's really spinning very fast, okay? And they're going through life, they're really concentrating on a goal, okay? And you're going to achieve your goal. The thing is you need to slow down and kind of smell the roses and not fast forward to the end where you've achieved your goal and everything's over, okay? Because if you fast forward to when you're dead, you're going to lose your purpose. You're going to lose the whole reason why you're here, okay? You're going to lose all that, and you don't want to lose that. This is also, like when you're home, it's like you're dead. You're on the couch. When you go out, you're running around and doing all this stuff, and it creates this spinning energy, okay, where you're kind of in danger of spinning out of control, maybe where you have a hard time sleeping, or maybe you are kind of really wound up and you have a hard time relaxing. You need to do things that are just more like where you're not running around like crazy and where you're not just doing nothing, okay, where you're going for a walk, where you're listening to music, where you're actively enjoying your life, but you're not running or rushing through it, okay? And then also the final outcome is the star. I call it the star card, but it's not. It's the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, well, you can see this girl playing the piano. This is also, you know, to me, this is coming into your own power, Aries. This is having everything you can dream of, you know, magic, music, beauty. This is becoming a star or, well, you know, famous or well known. For some of you, it's needing to listen to more music and go out and go to a concert or something fun, okay? Doing fun things out and about. You've got strong artist cards here, okay? Strong artists. Because you've got, to me, she's an artist and she is also an artist. They're both kind of artistic. This one likes to dance, and likes to go out, and this one likes to make things, okay? So this, to me, is someone who, she's a dancer, she's a singer, right? And she is more like a painter or photographer, or she likes to quilt, or she likes to knit, or she likes to crochet, or do things with her hands, you know? Someone who likes to draw, you know. So they're different, different kind of artistic interests. But then you also have this card which can indicate going to like a gallery or just doing more things art related, more creative things. You know, you don't have to be, just because you get this card doesn't mean I'm saying, okay, you're going to be like the next pop star, like on the radio. Although you could be, you know, you could already be a pop star, you know, and you're watching my video, which always makes me a little bit nervous. But, you know, because I know I get very shy all of a sudden. But I think for some of you, it's about, your reflection, seeing yourself for who you really are, okay? And I guess also it's having a stronger sense of self-worth. You know, she's looking in the mirror, okay? And she sees the star. She doesn't realize that the star is her, okay? So you need to, like, you know, really, when you look in the mirror, acknowledge, you know, it's like self-acceptance. Aries need to, you know, they're on this, it's funny, I said this in the beginning, a self-reflective journey about self-acceptance and self-love and self-worth and seeing yourself for being worth more, okay? You are worth much more than I feel like you're giving yourself credit for. And so I feel like a boost of confidence is coming at the end of April. To me, this is a boost of confidence. This is getting some recognition, too. It may not be in like the artist or music community. It could just be in your community where somebody recognizes you for your gifts and your talents and your abilities. This could be recognition at work, where, you know, someone recognizes, you know, that maybe, I'm getting, some of you have a gift with children, you know, and some of you, you know, maybe, working in a company and, you know, you get recognized by your boss and your boss says, geez, you know, you're, you know, a star in the making here, you know, let me give you a promotion. You deserve it. You've been working so hard. So, again, you got I feel like strong promotion is happening for some of you in April. Just so you know, I mean, in April and going forward, you know, because we had all this crazy stuff happen in March with the Uranus-Pluto thing and the solar eclipse. It's a time of prosperity. It's a time of abundance. It's, you know, so this is the time when you get the promotion. This is the time when, you know, your finances increase. This is a time when you accept yourself for who you really are and put yourself out there in the world and say, this is who I really am. You know, this is asking your boss for more money, saying, you know, I'm worth more than this. You know, I'm not going to settle for $10 an hour anymore. I'm going to get 12, you know, or 13 or 15, you know, or 20, you know. I mean, it just, you know, depends on, you know, I don't know where those numbers were coming to me, but, you know, this is you having a conversation with your boss. So for those of you who maybe aren't as artistic, although I feel like some of you may know some people in your life that are, okay? And I feel like I just feel like some of you are, you may be dating, like if you're an Aries guy, you may be dating several different women. And, you know, to me, this is two different women. You know, you've got this woman who's this, you know, psychic, medium, artist person. And then you may have feelings for this person who is also kind of, you know, a painter, likes to draw. You know, this can be the same person, but I feel like they're different. So Aries guys, you know, Aries guys, I feel like you are going to be going through some kind of breakup, okay? If you haven't already. To me, again, this doesn't symbolize the breakup. This symbolizes already having broken up and still not really being over this energy. For those of you who are in a relationship with the Pisces, this is also potentially the Pisces. Like, so if the Pisces is watching this video for the Aries, it could be the Pisces is hurt, because Pisces have a tendency, they're very sensitive. Again, this could be you. Go back and forth. It's like I'm going back and forth between whether it's you, whether it's the Pisces, or whether it's somebody in your life that hurts you, okay? I feel like maybe in the past you broke up and you're still not quite over it. But you will be, okay? You will be, because emotionally you're going to be in a much more, like, I feel like you're at the words empowered place, okay? And either her or this other woman is gonna heal you in some way. I'm getting, like, I feel like you're gonna be healed in some way. Emotionally, you're gonna be healed, okay? You're gonna become empowered and your heart is gonna be healed. And so, especially Aries guys, Aries females too, potentially, but specifically Aries guys. So Aries guys also really need to slow down. Really need to, you know, you're driving around, you're cruising here, you're driving too fast. Aries females, you're driving too fast. You know, Aries guys, it's important for you to slow down and smell the roses every now and again. It's not going to kill you to go to the park, you know, once a week. It's not. You can you stop the fashion show, you know, stop the partying, you know, stop the debauchery or whatever for one day, you know, or for a couple of hours, and slow down and smell the roses. You know, maybe go to an art gallery, maybe chill out. I'm feeling some of you just need to really chill. So that's all that I'm really getting here for you for you guys and girls who love these brands. It's been a long video, but I have enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And so I will be back again doing more videos, so stay tuned. And as always, I send you big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care.